It's time for Nimmo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Mets.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball. Ball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Conforto.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here. So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and the answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And this one is gone. A home run. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Jimenez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
3 runs already home here. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, and there's one away.
The second baseman, Robinson.
So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Pete Alonso is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out. Last half of the second set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Bases are empty. One man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Madrigal leads off first with one away. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone.
Now back.
Digging in for his second at bat, Yoan Moncada.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Dominic Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Dominic Smith goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Andres Gimenez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Past history with Lucas Giolito, he's just 1 for 6. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lifted in the air to center field. Robert is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So here's Brandon Nimmo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They can't. So digging in now, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Robert, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
The right fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
second baseman, Nick
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Madrigal.
Hopped up. DeGrom waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Andres Jimenez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here it comes. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hops this one up. Moncada is there. And that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. 0-1 the count. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He had that 2-run home run back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
From the stretch. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. And there are 2 away now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... J.D. Davis the next to bat. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And there's out number 1.
Up next for the White Sox.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now in the box, Luis Robert. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Luis Robert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Anderson picks it up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding forward now is the DH, Dominic Smith. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jimenez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now
Next up from New York, Andres Jimenez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And yet another strikeout here. Up next for Chicago, Nomar Mazara, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he airmails that one right over his head. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. Striding in, Nick Madrigal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. The bouncer up the middle. Reined in. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 7.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cespedes going back. Gone! Wow, 9 home runs. Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But for the And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Slider swung on and grounded towards short.
Anderson scoops it up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First delivery to him on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now Abreu connects. Deep to left. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone!
Now batting, the left fielder, Roy Quintana.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he fouls this one off. To 2-2 now. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Yoenis Cespedes stride. In next. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit back up the middle. on to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
MLB Network. Daytime baseball. Nolan Ryan is the man towing the rubber for the Boomers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And that brings up Javi Baez.
From the Chicago Cubs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ryan is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count. Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Schmidt's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So striding in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder. Ricky
Out in front of it, strike one.
Henderson.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Oh, it's off the third base bag. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Morgan takes his lead at third with 1 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Mike Schmidt is on deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ryu, a 6'3" left-hander. He's got a changeup, a 4-seam, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit to third. Schmidt has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops, Willie Stargell. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Now here's a swing by Stargell, and he gets a lot of this pitch out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Eddie Murray. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Robin Yount. Hit to short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The pitch. Popped up. Stargell is under it. 1 out. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Swing and a liner. And there's their first hit of the game.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. High hop, and he barehands it to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. And he's safe. In is Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Goodness. 0-2 now. 0-2 the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. And he is in there.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. At third, Arenado. And that's out number 1.
Now batter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ricky Henderson. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Behind 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right, and the ball is dropped.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Takes this the other way to right. Jackson is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Chopped down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He popped out in his first trip, and he falls behind 0-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. First pitch of the at-bat. Reggie Jackson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Reggie is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The first baseman, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops, Willie Stargell. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Behind 0-2 now. Ryu gets the sign. Here it is. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Schmidt. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the NL line score thus far.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ronald Acuna becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Short, hit hard. A play at the plate, and the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. So a runner at first with 2 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. And the tag gets him, but 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Here's Javier Baez. As it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Hit down the third base line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Ground ball right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw into second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ken Griffey will get his cuts leading off the next half inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Boomers are out in front here, 3-1.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air to center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High and deep to right center. Looking up Acuna. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate now, Eddie Murray. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, shortstop.
To the plate now, Robin Yount. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Second base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he goes to second with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Acuna digs in now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. NL leaves 1. They're down here 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Popped up. Arenado has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Joe Morgan, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back. Into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.